Hello everyone, my name's Nora. My pen name's Nora Heston Tart, and I'm a professional journalist. I graduated with my bachelor's in journalism in 2010. I know, I'm feeling old, and took quite a few years off of school to focus on work. But 2.5 years ago, I decided it was time to come back. I have a dream of getting my master's so I can teach journalism at UNR, that's the University of Nevada, Reno. And that's a big part of the reason I'm doing this. The other part, however, is that journalist is a constantly changing industry, and to stay at the top of my game, I need to be at the forefront of those changes. Going back to school has certainly made me a better journalist for modern times. I feel like I'm one of those people who's passionate about a lot, so I'm constantly trying to rein myself in. I love sports. I'm a diehard 49ers fan, and to add salt to that wound, my boyfriend is a Chiefs fan, so no, I don't want to talk about the Super Bowl. And I'm really into anything that gets me active and or outdoors. Yoga, running, hiking, kayaking are all favorites of mine. I also like horseback riding and adventures like ziplining. My goal is to never say no to an adventure, which is why I've also been on a helicopter tour, even though I'm a little afraid of them, and summited a 10,500-foot mountain. Admittedly, I spend a lot of time at the beach too. I live in Reno, about 45 minutes from Lake Tahoe, so whether it's summer or winter, I'm here at least once each month. You'll see my 6-year-old son there living his best life, half buried in the sand. My main gig is as managing editor of San Joaquin Magazine, a regional lifestyle publication in, you guessed it, San Joaquin County. I'm also the travel editor there and freelance for other publications, mostly on travel topics like the San Jose Mercury. Currently, I write a bit for Tahoe Quarterly and 65 Degrees magazine as well. Even though I live in Reno, I'm really close to the state border, and most of my jobs are actually in California. As a travel writer, the question I get most is, where's your favorite place you've ever been? I struggle to answer this one, but I do have some go-tos. Big Sur in California is easily one of the most magical places I've ever seen, but I can't discount Tahoe either. Recently, I went to New Orleans, and that city quickly climbed to my top 5. Most of my travel is domestic, so I haven't been out of the country for work yet. My first international trip is actually slated for this summer. My favorite vacation, however, is easier to answer. Last summer, my boyfriend and I went on a 15-day road trip across the U.S., where we visited 15 states in just 15 days. I'm currently reliving the trip because I'm writing a feature story about it for work. Let's just say we're both suckers for adventure. I started sharing my trips and just everyday adventures on a travel-centric Instagram account. In this photo, I'm at Pyramid Lake, a supposedly haunted Indian reservation in Nevada with some pretty eerie tales. My biggest passion in life, however, is people, and I've dropped some photos of my favorite people here, and yes, I realize one of them is a dog. This is my family. For the longest time, I would have told you my biggest passion was writing, but about 5 years ago, I learned that wasn't true. I liked writing because I liked meeting people and hearing their stories and then sharing those stories with the world. I get a really cool opportunity to be curious and ask just about anything, and that leads to some pretty neat human interaction. It's also what has led me to want to pursue teaching. I want to explore my love of journalism in a new space while connecting with students who also have a passion for storytelling. Solutions journalism interests me for the same reason. I think it's a way for us all to be better at connecting with others. Thanks for taking the time to listen. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you a little more through this class.